There really isn't any reason to mention or worry about Anthony Garcia any further. Thank you.
Omaha Police Chief Todd Schmader's reaction moments after the guilty verdict in the Anthony Garcia murder trial. Guilty on all 4 counts in the 2008 murders of 11-year-old Thomas Hunter and Shirley Sherman and the 2013 murders of Dr. Roger and Mary Brumback.
The decision coming from the jury less than a day after getting the case, following a trial that lasted nearly a month. Now, the verdict is a relief for prosecutors who say they wanted justice for the families of the 4 victims.
And we have team coverage of the conviction, reaction from those involved, and what's next.
We begin with KETV News Watch 7's David Earl, who covered the case from start to finish. David?
Well, Rob, prosecutors prepped for this case at least 3 different times before delays hampered them each time. County Attorney Don Klein calling the evidence overwhelming, and he was thrilled that the jury agreed with him.
It was a case that there were so many bits and pieces that the Omaha Police Department found in the course of their investigation that all came together. And I think it left no doubt in the jury's mind in the end as to who perpetrated these crimes. It's been a lot of work, and that's why when we're just so happy that it puts closure for these families. That's the whole thing here is just to give them the justice that they deserve.
Now, Klein is a veteran prosecutor with decades of experience. He was emotional talking about this case and the verdict after he left the courtroom today. His chief deputy, Brenda Beadle, helped orchestrate this case. She was instrumental inside the courtroom in presenting evidence. We finally heard from her and Klein about the antics of defense attorneys inside the courtroom.
We're passionate people. We take our job very seriously. We care a lot about what we do. And we put invest a lot of ourselves into this case and into every case we do. And so, certainly there were times where we felt that way. But, I think the end result, and we'd always, we put pictures up on the walls of the room, our war room that we worked on, of all the victims. And that's always a reminder to us every day that that's what our focus is, that's what this is about, and that was what we focused on, just getting this done for the families. So that kind of redirected any exasperation that we might have had.
Sure, and we take great pride in doing things the right way, whatever the rules are, the rules of evidence, the law, the ethical issues inside a courtroom. We pride ourselves on taking the high road, and that's the way it should be. So that's the important thing. We don't care what anybody else is going to do. We're going to do things the way we're supposed to do them.
Again, Douglas County Attorney Don Klein and his Chief Deputy Brenda Beadle. We were inside the courtroom with them as they presented the testimony every step of the way. Along with me, my colleague Christina Engdahl, who has the defense side of things today. Christina.
That's right, and David, it'll probably come as no surprise to you that the defense team says they'll waste no time appealing the jury's decision. The defense has long maintained that the state's case was strictly circumstantial. They felt like the lack of DNA evidence or definitive evidence connecting Anthony Garcia to either murder scene would not be enough to convict. Well, today they found out that the jury disagrees. I glanced over at the defense team upon reading the verdict, and they appeared stone-faced, looking straight ahead as the clerk of the court announced guilty. Now, after the verdict, it was apparent that no one from the defense team was happy. Here's what they had to say.
With what they had, they made their choice, It's a tough case. It was a tough case, and we zealously represented our client. It's what I'm paid to do, and I do it. You guys all sat in the room. I'm not a wallflower. It's a death penalty case, so I'm gonna go at it as hard as I can, which is what I did. So
the DNA is an enormous issue. Obviously, I wasn't just saying that for the record. I wasn't saying it for the press when I said when that happens, a case like this can certainly be reversed. It's an issue of that magnitude, and I can't imagine that we won't see another trial at some point in time.
Go talk to Don. To the victors go the spoils.
Now, while the defense says they plan to appeal the case, there's actually no guarantee that they would take it through the process. You'll remember that taxpayers footed part of the bill for Garcia's legal costs, and we'll have much more reaction from this dramatic verdict coming up at 6. Back to you.
All right, Christina Engdahl reporting live. Thank you. And we're also talking with the relatives of Garcia's victims. The sister of Roger Brumback says Garcia deserves every punishment the law can deliver. KETV News Watch 7's Alexander Stone continues our team coverage live at the Douglas County Courthouse.
Outside the courtroom today, family members of Garcia's victims were solemn, both sad but also seemingly relieved. Shirley Sherman's family recalling the 8 years they've spent waiting for justice. Dr. Claire Hunter, whose 11-year-old son Thomas was killed back in 2008, left the courtroom today without her husband William. William Hunter testified earlier in the trial about finding his young son dead in their home. Relatives of Shirley Sherman, the family's housekeeper who was also killed in the Hunters' home, spoke after hearing the verdict.
Closure and just peace to my family. That's about it. That's all I got.
I had mixed emotions, more for my kids than for myself. But he got what he deserved.
Now, we also spoke with Carol Brumback, her brother Roger, and his wife Mary, both killed in 2013.
Well, I am overjoyed, if you can call it overjoyed, at the fact that the jury found Garcia guilty.
Anthony Garcia's own family, including his parents and his brother, left the courtroom today saying they will continue this fight. Inside the courtroom, Garcia's mother emotional, crying as she heard those guilty verdicts for her son. Reporting live, Alexandra Stone, KETV, Newswatch 7.
Thank you, Alexandra. And for the investigators, the guilty verdicts bring satisfaction.
KETV Newswatch 7's Chin Doan live with reaction from Omaha's leaders. Chin.
That's right. Mayor Jean Stothert issued a statement within the last hour. She says the Hunter, Sherman, and Brumback families have waited years for this guilty verdict, and she hopes the end of the trial provides solace for these families. The mayor also commends the thorough investigation by the Omaha Police Department Task Force, the strong case presented by prosecutors, and the thoughtful work of the jury. And right after the verdict was reached, Douglas County Attorney Don Klein got emotional when describing the work of investigators, saying this was not an easy case and Omaha police did not give up. And OPD Chief Todd Schmader was in court to support his staff and the thousands of hours investigators put in to back up this case.
I was confident all along that the citizens of Douglas County and Omaha who comprise this jury would sift through the evidence, would sift through the theatrics, and come to the right verdict. And they did.
And there were other senior rank OPD staff in court today. And because this has been a high-profile case, additional security personnel also worked every day of the trial. Back to you.
All right, Chin, thanks. Now, to look at the evidence and review the State versus Anthony Garcia case, check the KETV mobile app and KETV.com. We have complete coverage of the trial, the verdict, and reaction to it. Well, there's breaking news at 5. Omaha police investigating a report of a man shot near 30th in Chicago. It's in Midtown. We do have a live view of the